I suppose so, but I mean, I don't feel that when I'm making the movie, you just there's so many other pressures, the pressures of just getting through the day, and the pressures of telling the story. We approached it. I mean, it's a long process. It starts with a blank page. You have to conceive the story. Conceiving the story took 18 months with Justin Haith, the writer, and then budgeting the story, and then prepping the movie, and scouting the movie. I mean, it's not. It's you start to become well aware as you're imagining the movie what it's going to take to actually make it. Yeah, I think it's its own thing, but yeah, certainly we're in the landscape. We're in the language of the great westerns, and but we also have this buddy movie, this relationship story between these two characters, and I think it's important to remember that when you set off and you're making something that's so massive, and train chases and all this the stuff that you've conceived, is to when you're on the day shooting is to remember that it's all movies are small, essentially when you get down to telling the story. The stories about these characters. And I've always liked the kind of postmodern western where the gunslinger is a dying breed, or the train's coming, or the automobile in the Wild Bunch, and these guys kind of recognize that it's the end of the era, and then certainly in our story, when justice can be purchased, and great institutions, the cavalry or whatever, can be manipulated and bought. This man has to take his ideas and either compromise them or operate outside the law and become an outlaw, essentially. And that's I think that's a powerful force. That train is progress. It's inevitable.